Ow. 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 Ouch. 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 Hurty tummy. Oh, very painful.
Babe?
Oh.
What's wrong?
I've got a really bad tummy ache. Please, can you call work and tell them I can't go in tomorrow?
It's the first game of the new season tomorrow.
Oh no, is it? Such a shame. I'll have to miss it. Tell them I've got a headache too.
Stevie.
It smarts. It really smarts.
You have to go to work?
But my tummy must be constipation.
This is embarrassing.
Diarrhea? Which one's worse?
No. Now go and get your kit ready.
Oh, fine. God, I hate football. Why can't I stay home tomorrow with you and work on my novel?
Oh, maybe I've got plans tomorrow. Ever think of that?
I made a real breakthrough on it today. John, the main character, is definitely going to be called John. Or William. Oh, back to the drawing board. You see my shin pads?
Try the front porch.
Oh, DJ nipples. The
FML, SMH.
They're soaked through.
We're deep into overtime. Every man is in the box. By the county federation. The ball swings over. It's missed by the family. It's a goal!
Chrissy, you'll never guess what.
You seem happy. Was it called off?
No, I scored.
Oh, so what? Last season you scored every other week.
No, Chrissy, at the right end.
Shut up. An actual goal?
And not just any goal. I scored the winning goal.
OMG, hashtag blessed.
The ball came over to the back stick. That's football talk for... Anyway, it came to me and it was all bobbling around, you know, like it does. So I just sort of kicked it and the ball went in the goal.
Oh, listen to you. You sound like a genuine footballer. Multo proud.
Well, maybe I am. After 13 years, maybe I am finally a genuine footballer. To the discotheque.
To the what? Can't we just go for dinner?
Spends the night out on the booze, features on the local news, buys his wife new pairs of shoes, gets himself some sleeve tattoos, speeding on the A312, tickets from the boys in blue, respect from the Blaze Fam crew, visits kids who feel like poo, matchday program interview, selfie with a woman named Sue. Features on a podcast too. And lots of other things to rhyme with too.
He kicks it.
Kick it. Clear it.
Yes! Goal!
Bit like my goal, that Dino, wasn't it? Hey Dino, remember that goal I scored?
Shut up about it, will ya?
Who scored more goals this season, me or you?
I can't remember, but me? But you're a striker, aren't you? They're supposed to score all the goals. Weird. Scalo says put it on sports news now.
I got up at 5, ran 6 miles, then I made myself a smoothie.
Blimey, how big's your house?
We get paid the same, Susan. Leave it out.
It was a joke, Brian.
I don't understand. Gateford Town have broken new ground today by becoming the first male football club to appoint a female head coach. Fiona Mills gave a short statement earlier on this morning.
A woman as manager? That's great. I'm dead chuffed and even deader grateful to Gateford Town for giving me this opportunity. And I look forward to meeting with the players for a tactics session later on today. But women don't know football. Dino, it's the 21st century. It's time for fresh ways of thinking, breaking glass ceilings. Besides, it's scientifically proven that women are not only more effective leaders, but also have a greater capacity for retaining and implementing useful information. Right, can you get out of this room now, please? I need to do a YouTube tutorial on how to do your makeup so you look less like a pig if you've got a pig's nose. Not all women.
I had a couple of poached eggs, a packet of bourbon biscuits and a croissant, washed down with a latte.
Next on Radio 3, Ludwig Colonoscopy's Fourth Rhapsody in D major, played by the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. Let's get
Stevie, this is not the time for classical music. No, you're right. Desert Island Discs is about to start. I can't believe we've appointed a woman as manager. It's a manager, not a ladyager. Manager. It's a gaffer, not a gaff lady. Gaffette. That could work. Dino, come on. You're young. You're supposed to be progressive and open-minded. I read that women are 3 times more likely to come up with innovating ideas and improve productivity amongst groups of individuals. Hello.
Hey, Richard! Richie boy!
It's Stevie, Claire. Stevie Lautrec.
Oh, no. I definitely called Richard. Have you picked up the wrong phone?
No,
Oh. Well, anyway, when you see Richard,
I don't know Richard.
tell him I've managed to negotiate a day out at Chessingham World of Adventures and an electric foot spa.
I don't know who this Rich... Hey, how come you never get anything from me?
Oh, gotta go. My hair's on fire. See you, Richard!
Not all women. Okay, thanks to everyone for coming in at such short notice. I just wanted to give you a flavour of me, as well as letting you
Tactics
know
on
what's
day
expected
one.
of you.
This is
Okay.
a breath of fresh air.
So, we will set up in a classic 4-4-2 formation. Oh, that is good. Postmodern football. In this system, my 2 key players are going to be the fullbacks. It's like Pep Guardiola meets another good football manager, Sir Alex Ferdinand. Basically, every opportunity we get, we feed the ball out wide to either fullback, and they get it in mixer early. Come again? Sorry, was I speaking Costa Rican or something? You 2 clowns get the ball, you give it out wide, then these 2 get it in mixer. No, I don't think. Bish bash bosh, goal. Everyone got that?
This is neither progressive nor innovative.
Big kick, header, 3 points. Thank you very much.
This is anti-progressive and uninnovative.
Scenario numero uno. The Jolly Roger kickoff. Scenario 37. It's the 89th minute and we're 3-0 up, courtesy of some classic getting it in mix of football. The opposing team have a corner. They play it short and lose possession. What do we do?
Get it in
mixer. Mister. Good. See you tomorrow at 9 AM. We'll run the bastard out your glutes.
This silly bint has got to go. Innovative.
Stevie,
Well, I hate football again, everyone.
it's not what it looks like.
Chrissy? What's going on?
Claire, we better just tell him. Tell me what?
He won't understand.
Babe, I've asked Claire to be my agent and she's accepted.
Oh.
Your agent? But Claire's my agent. And you've all said what a great job she does. No, I haven't.
It's nice to hear you say so, Stevie.
I didn't.
I never meant for it to happen, Stevie. Neither of us did. I came round to see you. Chrissy was kind enough to make me a cup of tea. One thing led to another, and now I'm taking 12.5% of her future earnings.
Why do you need an agent? Hello?
Hello?
I'm an influencer. Influencer? Isn't that what kills old people at Christmas? Claire's already got me on as a guest speaker at an event. It's for transgender young adults with hymen envy. Acronym TBA. That acronym doesn't work. Why isn't it TYAW? With what? And I'm writing a book. You're writing a book. I've been writing it for months, babe. But I'm writing a book. My adult fiction novel. Huh? Adult fiction, the least saturated of all the fiction genres. I think.
Maybe.
Boo! Oh, stop doing that! And who's this? Stevie, this is Linda. She's my ghostwriter. Ghostwriter? Whoa, I'm scary, I'm a ghost. Whoa. Claire got her over. Claire got you a ghostwriter.
Well,
Don't be gel, babe. You can still write a book too. You've ruined it now. I feel like I've just invented a throat lozenge, only to discover that you found a cure for cancer in the form of a throat lozenge, which tastes nicer than mine. You could always try and invent a throat lozenge instead of writing a book.
she's got a point, Stevie.
Oh, I've tried. Lockets are litigious. Hang on a minute. 12.5%. I cannot believe you got my wife a ghostwriter. What have you ever got for me?
A foot spa?
That was Richard. Oh yeah. Bloody love Richard. A ghostwriter is exactly what I need. Someone to write all the boring bits.
Maybe you should aim to not have the boring bits.
Claire, if it didn't have any boring bits, then it would be a screenplay. Read my lips. A screenplay. Look, you're not ready for a ghostwriter yet. You haven't written anything. Haven't I? Listen to this, listen to this. The taciturn bishop bit his lip and coughed. Hang on, that doesn't make sense. Bit his lip, then cleared his throat.
Leave it with me, Stevie. I'll get you on a novel writing course. For porn.
Not a porn, adult fiction, the least saturated of all the fiction genres.
Yeast saturates? Yeast?
Least saturated.
Are we talking about thrush or bovril? Or a thrushy bovril?
Least saturated, not yeast Forget it. Forget it.
Look at this one. You meet once a week, workshop your ideas, get feedback from other writers. How does that sound?
It's every other Saturday, Claire.
So?
I'm a footballer. Saturday's kind of a busy day for me.
Alright, I'll think of something else. Jesus, I'll never get this trouble with Richard.
Outrageous. I must have ran 5 miles.
A 2-hour training session? What about my human rights?
Who does this dolly bird think she is? This style of football is archaic. Call me an idealist, but hoofing the ball 70 yards at a fat ugly German was not why I became a professional footballer. No offence, Dietmar.
Kein problem. Somebody needs to tell her we ain't happy.
Yeah. Put the woman in her place.
I say the kitchen, I do.
I spot on right.
I don't agree with that.
Gateford Town does not play long ball.
Yeah.
That's the crux of the issue. Leave the gender out of it.
So who's going to tell the silly care? Lautrec?
Dietmar?
Happens that.
Let's all drop our towels, and whoever's got the smallest dinky has to tell her to stuff it. Oh, come on. I think we can find a more sophisticated way of... Oh, you've all done it.
Oh, so it's a curly G, is it? Mr. Graham Woodford?
Whoa, my darling, not 3 times.
Someone's knocking at my door. Just a second.
Listen, Gaffette.
Christ, I said just a second, didn't I?
Sorry, I
ain't been forging documents.
God, no, I didn't think you were.
I've never forged a document in my life.
Glad to hear it. Me neither.
Committing major fraud? I wouldn't know where to start. I don't even know this football club's unique tax reference number. You, don't happen to know it, do you?
No.
Sick.
Right, any road, what can I do for you?
It's a bit awkward, but some of the other players, not me, they're not happy.
How do you mean?
Your style of football, how can I put this? It's more
Van Gogh than Michelangelo.
Listen, the only thing I know about them two is that one cut his own ear off and the other lived in a sewer and loved pepperoni pizza. Now, if there's one thing I hate more than a self-indulgent attention seeker, it's carbohydrates.
And the HMRC. What was the question? Your tactics. Long ball. It's a bit draconian.
Nonsense! It's as English as bangers and mash with French mustard, and I ain't never even been to Draconia.
Is it a tax haven? Alright, well, I've said my piece.
Wait a minute! Lautrec, I misjudged you. Coming to see me like this took big balls.
That's what I said. Big balls.
How would you like to be my new captain?
Me? Captain?
I need someone reliable, trustworthy, someone who's not going to bring any negative press our way.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Yeah, 'cause you're just so boring, aren't you? I've heard you read books. Name me one person who improved themselves by reading a book.
Richard Attenborough?
Father Christmas from Jurassic Park.
First person that came into my head, I don't know.
Weird. Anyway, club captain, what do you say?
Okay, I'll do it. But I have a few stipulations.
Name 'em.
Every other Saturday, off.
Oh God, look what you made me do. All over the forged documents.
Look at the size of
Mayo.
talking about.
Pipe down,
Yours.
Sam. Big roister.
Still not dressed.
Oh, Professor Pencil Dick's back.
What did she say, Lautrec? Is she going to resign?
No, but don't worry, it's all sorted.
How come?
Well, basically she said not to worry about the long ball thing, and then she made me captain. So if one of you could pass me my bag, that'd be... What did she actually say, Lautrec? Yeah, no, she said just play however you like. Then she said, you, Stevie Lautrec, are club captain with immediate effect. Still waiting for that bag.
So no more running tomorrow then?
Well, maybe a bit of running, but...
If I have to run so much as a poxy mile tomorrow, Professor, I will chop you up into little pieces and feed you to my dogs. Got it?
You will chop me up into little pieces and feed me to your dogs. Captain? Bag! Ow!
That should have been captain.
Whoa!
Linda, stop doing that.
But I'm a ghostwriter.
Who needs a new joke? Have you finished my book yet?
I've been working on the introduction based on the conversation we recorded. Do you want to hear it?
Sure, right?
Okay. Out of interest, why do you use the word metaphorically so much?
What do you mean? I don't think I do, Linda.
Okay. This is what I got so far. I always remember wanting to connect with other people. I think I was metaphorically 7 years old when I first heard the word spiritual. I was in the garden, metaphorically, sitting in a tree, and it was raining, metaphorically. And I thought I should make a YouTube video about this, metaphorically, although YouTube didn't exist
Linda,
then.
I do not say metaphorically that much. Metaphorically. You've made me sound like a right idiot.
Do you know what a transcript is?
Of course, Linda. I've got loads of Indian friends. I think you should leave.
Really? Or metaphorically?
Both! Woo! I can write my own book. I don't need your help to mess it up.
Suit yourself.
My life.
What the hell was that training session about, Lautrec? There wasn't enough getting it in the mixiness going on. And you, what happened to your long balls?
Long balls? Oh, long balls, Gaffet. I told you. It's archaic.
I don't care what it tastes like. I'm the master tactician and I say more long balls. No team's got defenders in the sky. And what the hell was Atherton doing? Trying to pass it out from back. This isn't the friggin' Bolero.
He is a liability. I think you should drop him, then sell him to a foreign team.
Good idea, Lautrec. I agree. Tell him he's dropped for me, will you?
Me?
We had a deal, remember? But you keep the press away and let me embezzle all the club's money. I let you have every other Saturday off and give you the captaincy.
But Gaffet.
Well, one of your responsibilities as captain is to do all the things that I don't want to do. So go tell Atherton he's dropped. Then come back here and crack the code for the safe.
What the hell, Professor? I thought I told you no more running.
I tried telling her, but she's stubborn.
You're the captain. You should be telling her to do one.
Yeah, speaking of being captain, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you, Atherton, about tomorrow's game. You're dropped.
You what?
Dietmar's dropped. Dietmar. Sorry, Dietmar.
Kind problem. He's our main striker.
I know, but she wants to change things up. Atherton, you're playing up front.
I'm a defender.
And you'll have to dress like Dietmar. Yes, that's it.
What's he on about him?
How hard can it be? You're roughly the same height. You wear a wig, shave off your eyebrows, put on the shirt that says Schlossernizzle, and learn German. Easy. Bob's your uncle, although he's probably called Klaus.
Permanent kill. Stevie, what is going on?
False number 9, everyone's doing it these days. It'll all work itself out tomorrow. Oh, but I won't actually be here. I've got a prior engagement.
Oh,
Wah! Linda, they'll want help writing that book. How did you... She gave me some great advice. Told me to write about what I know, draw on my real life experiences. Since then, the words have just been pouring out of me like a Chilean Shiraz.
Doesn't he play for Swansea?
Anyway, can we get going?
Enough said. To the Clermobile. I'm beginning to feel like your family chauffeur. I just dropped your wife at her thing too. I'll have to start charging you more than 12.5%.
You do charge me more than 12.5%, Claire.
Ha! Nice try, Richard.
Lord Scaramantia cackled gleefully and withdrew his blade. "Take this, savage beast," he bellowed, thrusting the weapon's point deep into the chest of his enemy, Darius the Poppadil. "Ah! I am slain," sang Darius the Poppadil. "But you forgot about my powerful weapon, Lord Scaramantia. My weapon of love."
Excuse me, is this the event for transgender young adults with hymen envy?
No. This is the adult fiction novel writer for beginners workshop. Whoa.
And he undid his belt buckle and dropped his leather trousers, revealing a throbbing 12 inches of pure, hard Claire.
Wow, this is buzzing. Hello, and who do we have here?
It's Mr. Lautrec. Mr. Lautrec? I see a Mrs. Oh, very good. Mr. Lautrec, if you'd like to follow Sandra, you'll be going on first. Okay. And I just read out what I've written, do I? That's right, Mr. Lautrec, yes. Usually how a speech works.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mr. Lautrec.
Thank you very much. Prologue. The truculent priest, whose name was John, sighed and eased himself back into his throne-like chair. He pursed his lips longingly and let out a sigh. Another one, also longingly. "Tell me, my dear Michelle,"
he said to Michelle. Just how much do you want to become a nun? Michelle stood nervously in the doorway to the study. Despite the age difference between she and he, she couldn't help but feel a sudden quiver in her quim. Chapter 1. Sammy DuPont was a professional footballer in a quandary. Flaming Nora Lautrec.
He had discovered that his new manager had been forging documents and attempting to embezzle the...
I asked you to do one thing for me. One flaming thing. Keep the press away and don't say out about the forging of documents.
That's two things.
And here you are, broadcasting it on a flaming internet video that's gone bloody... What is it? Fluey.
Viral.
He had agreed
More
to keep
views than the
this
DJ Nipples one. Can you believe it?
I've had journalists calling me up all morning. The training ground's crawling with press. And now the chairman wants to call me in for a meeting. What have you got to say for yourself?
Well, the criticism of the style is beyond unfair. It's just a first draft.
I'm not talking about your bleeding porn story.
Adult fiction.
You're broadcasting my totally legitimate transferring of monies.
I changed all the names. Honestly, Gaffer, it's just a work of fiction. Bloody great fiction, admittedly, but no one's going to take it seriously. Apart from the judges on the Man Booker Prize panel. Eh?
Someone's knocking at my door.
3 times.
Just a minute. I said just a minute, didn't I? Sorry, officer.
Today's top story. Roast and mashed potatoes for Sunday dinner. Gayford Town sack manager Fiona Mills following her arrest.
Genius, Stevie. Genius. You got the manager sacked like we asked. And Atherton scores a hat-trick disguised as Dietmar. Who'd have thought?
I guess it all worked out nicely, didn't it? For you.
This is a fit-up. I'm like the Angola 3 or Deirdre Rashid. Free the Wakefield 1.
There go my Saturdays off. Dino, can you smell marijuana?
Yeah, it's that guy over there. They let him do whatever he wants, apparently.
Nice bloke. That's bloody Ringo Starr. What the hell is he doing here?
Richard! Claire, great to see you. Got that electric foot spa for me. Peace and love, peace and love. Best agent ever.